up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
Hello and good morning, Forex. I'm proud that you're here in this live stream. And you know what? You are right here because we are trading with one of the best trading systems on this planet. And my name is Gerd Grimm. And when you see this video, you will have a lot of opportunities to get in this business. The first thing is we have a trading education. We have a level system. You will learn step by step. We have the best trading robots in the world, and we have a website which will be this weekend, within this weekend, also in English. So please subscribe to the channel now with the German website rmp.uwegrimm.de, which is pointed here at the left-right side. But let us dive in to the trading, because now is the DAX German index opening and we will trade. So let's have fun together. I prepared already these 4 charts, but we need the trading robots. So box, and we have to adjust them. We make box trading. So this is for Quickstart 1.2. We have a 12 box, and here we make 5%. To dive in, the start is at 8:55 when we automatically starting, and we will save this preset, call it RMP DAX. I have already one. So next one, load preset. Okay. Next one, load preset. Okay. And next one, load preset. Okay. And then we just start. Yeah. F11, start. So this is the quick start. Now we are trading. This is the very quick start, because it's always nice when you be taught about something and you get thrown into the cold water and you will see what it is about. It is about trading. It's about trading robots. RMP means robot mega power. And this is this advanced trading system with a lot of indicators, with even full automatically trading robots which turn on and off. But this is not always rendable. So what we will monitor our trading. This is what we're learning here. Because the rentability of full automatically trading robots depends on the volatility of the market. So now you see this DAX opening now at 9:05 actually did not happen anything. So what did the robots do? Yeah, they started with a pending because there was a green light. Yeah, here, this is the traffic light, not the first one, the second. And when this is green, here we have also the numbers indicator. Yeah, traffic light indicator. So we see we need 12.9 and we have only 1.0. So the robots decides not to trade, and like there was no active trade, then they just closed the pending positions. So we neither made a win or a loss. You see, we are 0.0. This account state is the win or loss in money and in percentage of today, and profit, this one, there is nothing at the moment. This is the trades which are active. So there are no active trades. Yeah. Then we have this radar, which is the box trading radar. So when we have a box trade, I will open one. Yeah. By clicking on this small indicator, then the traffic light will be bridged. And you see, it will be bridged to 0.1, and then we are trading. This is actually not really recommended, but, well, it would be boring for you just to watch the robots in standby. So now we see in this trade, we are 1.43 is the actual in minus. So what's about this trading? Yeah, we are trading short, and now the market went against us. Now it went, we are trading long, but the market went against us. It's short. But while he does not pass this red line, it will go on trade long. But when the market passes this red line, we will have a short trade, which is higher, which has more lot than this long trade. So we will recuperate the loss of that one, and we will go in the win about here. Yeah, when the market goes there, but it's still not past the line. Yeah, the market is not doing anything at the moment. So we just wait. So I wanted to explain 1, 2, 3, 4 strategies. You know, this is the strategies. Actually, I decided these are good strategies for people who are in level 2. You know, remember, you will start in level 0, learn the MetaTrader, then you will go in level 1. There we have another robot system. And then for level 2, this is for most of the people, because box trading is in everybody's mind. So what is this special system? It's in the news. Everybody talks about it. Yeah. And I have the best box trading robots, the most advanced box trading robots on this planet, ladies and gentlemen. So what is it about the box trading? Yeah, you see the trade is now going in our way. Yeah. And just to start to explain the strategy, I will go out of this standby here. This market is not on our favor. And just close this trade with a win, 72 euro cents. Okay. So just let's start with the first strategy, which is the zone trading. Now we have support and resistance zones. Yeah. What is in support zone? Well, this is a part in the chart where the market seems to go there, but there is a resistance. However, the market probably will go back. So what we do, our theory in this strategy is the following. We want to place a box here. So when the market, what's that? We want the 15. So when the market, because I was coming here on the grid, there is a wrong grid adjustment. Let us adjust the grid. Grid edit 15. You see 15. I was touching the grid and then the box. Okay. So when the market moves in, here, there is the grid. When it moves into this zone, then we will get active, and probably it will move back to this support. Okay, it's easy to understand. Yeah, it's very easy to understand, because say there is the resistance. Okay, there is the resistance. What happens when it comes to this resistance? Well, you say it cannot move further. Yeah, it is like a wall. Yeah, what will we do? Well, we will overthink and say, okay, we go there. Yeah, but there isn't support. And maybe there on this place, at this point, it will go back, and so on. Yeah. So our strategy is to place a box, a pending box, so that the market will dive in what he did already, and then go back. This is the idea. So when we would do regular trading, this idea can be great, but it can also be bad, you know, because it's not 100% for sure that this market will really go back. We don't know it. This is only in theory. This is only in theory. There is no warranty that the market moves to one or another place, you know? So what we can do is to be open for any direction. And say, okay, we dived in, but it did not come back. Well, we don't know. This zone is big. Yeah. Anyway, it can dive back, but when it doesn't dive back, we're trading long. Yeah. And we want to go long in the take profit. And say, okay, I'm in the second trade now, and the take profit will be reached for sure. I will make the take profit longer. You see, there was my original take profit, this dashed line, and then I turned it longer. So instead of €1.20, it's €4.23. Okay. So we can take a higher profit and say, okay, the market first, it was going long, short, and now finally the market took a decision to go a longer way. Anyway, the market is long oriented. Do you see that? Do you see this long orientation? So the probability now that he reaches higher take profits, it's probable. Yeah. But you have to give the market the time. You don't have to worry. Maybe the market comes back. And when the market does not reach that, and the market will really crash down, we are prepared, because we go then in the third trade. Okay? This is our strategy. Even you can say, okay, now we are here. Yeah? We are here already in the win. You see it on when the button moves yellow. Well, talking about it, we went back. Yeah, let this strategy go. However it goes, we are prepared. Yeah. This is our box trading and this zone trading strategy. So we just move this chart back in his row and let it trade. Yeah. Can we scale it a little bit bigger? Well, the scale has its limit because, you know, there are a lot of candles. What we can do is actually F11. We can scale it a little bit bigger. So we have not so many candles, and so we can see it better. Is it good like that? Now you see, Okay, we are moving. There is our destination. We are moving to our destination. Yeah, going to this €4.23. This is the zone trading strategy. When the market goes up and down and up and down, say maybe we are in trade 3, 4, 5 already. So then when you are in trade 4 or 5 and you pull this line higher, you will see then at this position it will not be €10, it will be already 60 or 70 euros. So the rentability, higher risk, higher profit, you know. Higher risk, higher profit. Look, there is a TP button. When I click this, tuck, it moves back to here and the trade is closed. So how much was the win we took by this trade? Well, click on the head. You see there were 2 trades, yeah, trade 1, trade 2. And the win was 3.58. Yeah, this was the win. €3.58. And the daily win is also here, €3.58. Well, we only traded with this rover. So this was the zone trading strategy. So what we can do in this strategy, we can say, okay, let's go on. Isn't this a good position here? Wasn't this a good position? There is this resistance. Yeah, we can place it here or here or here. Yeah, I will just place it here. The market is inside. I said on. And now we are still in this resistance. And the idea is that the market moves back. Well, it does it. Yeah, it does it. And there by this blue line, there is our win, 91 cents. What I have here adjusted is a variable profit will be generated, variable. But when I don't want to have this, and I don't want to higher the profit, I just turn this off. And then the take profit is just what we adjusted, €1.20. Okay? It takes always 2 ticks to get the exact position of the take profit line. And remember, the take profit line is not fixed. You can pull it to another place. Okay? So did you take some deep breaths? Because now we come to the next strategy. You see, in this strategy, we have an indicator. So maybe it's a good moment just to mention some indicators. Yeah, F11, then I will have my whole what I wanted to show, but I also need the markets here. Yeah, now they are changed, and let's take this out and put it where it has to be. Yeah, please, this is important to learn the MetaTrader. So when I open an empty chart, right mouse click new chart, so you see we have expert advisors, and all what starts with RMP is robot mega power. There is a lot of indicators. Yeah. And what we are using is this zone indicator. Yeah, there is nothing to adjust. Yeah. This is the zone indicator. When there is no zone, there is no zone. Yeah. It has to find a zone here. This is why we are in an M15 chart. Yeah. There are the zones, but seems that this red zone is not existing here anymore. Let's try. Yeah. So this was one indicator. So indicator list, delete. So there is another indicator which is called volume profile. Yeah. And this indicator has a lot of adjustments, but we use that one. And this indicator shows us where the market is not staying longer time. And this is a good thing to trade where it is green, not where it is red. Okay, so this indicator is already here inside, and you see we have this big red bar, but here where we are now, there is nothing. So we can click on our grid and go dive directly into this trade, because this is a good zone where to trade. For sure, when you are here in auto entry mode, yeah, when I turn the auto entry off, then it makes only the raw box what we can change and what we can pull and put it to another places, you know, just this raw one you see here. But when we click on the box, actually I wanted to have 15, and we have to adjust this grid indicator. This is what makes it 20. So when we click on this button, we have directly the entry. When we click here, it's directly entering. And when we are in the range of the market, we get directly flat pendings. Okay? Pendings means here, pending orders by the broker. Yeah? And the pending order has exactly this 23,849.90. Now it got sharp. The pending order was converted into an active trade. Yeah. And there was a new pending order. There is now a new pending order for box 2 when it goes short. So the original opposite pending order will be deleted, but there will be a new pending order when it's not going long, when it's going short. Yeah. So that's the system behind of that, because what you are seeing here is the GUI, the graphical user interface. But of course, behind of that, there is a trading engine. But it would be boring not to see anything, only know that the trading engine is running. So we want this graphical user interface where we have also the buttons where we can manipulate, where we can track our take profit and so on. You know, that's the idea, where we can close the trades, place new trades. So what is when I strategically say, okay, here the market wasn't here. Yeah, this is a new range. And maybe the possibility that the market will jump back at this place is high. So we don't have any pendings. You see, there is no pendings by the broker. we have a trap for the market. So when the market goes into this trap, then it will be catched, and then will the pending orders created. And we can adjust the sensibility of this trap. Now it's 5% of the size of the box. So it hasn't to move in wide. It's just touching a little bit, 1 point in, yeah. 5%, no, 10% would be 1.545. 5% is less than 1 point, and we have an active trade short. And the same thing what I wanted to do here is also to turn this in false. So what is with our trade? Well, it went in the take profit, yeah. We made 1.17 bucks. So this is when we trade one trade strategy and so on, yeah. So question, why in the hell this grid is showing here at the right side? It should be at the left side. Yeah, it's not adjusted well. Yeah, pre-market open is at 8. Market open is at 9. End morning session is at 12. And when we adjust it like that, looky, then we have the right grid. This is like we wanted it. So let's zoom a little bit more in. Maybe we can scale it a little bit bigger. And so now the things are looking different. Look, our indicator shows us, well, where you are now. This is Virgin. There is no historical tracking data. So whatever when we are here, we can say trade, yeah, or make a pending order, set a trap, or they say the market is going long. Look, there is our direction indicator. 1 minute buy flat sell direct trade indicator. Click opens trade. So it opens a direct trade long. When it shows long, it opens a direct trade short when it's red and showing down. And when it's like white, like here, it opens a pendings. This is this direct trade indicator. It's also when you are coming from the red traffic light and it turns to green. Now it's green, yeah, because of course we touched and it will 0.1, but this is not the natural state. It will change when this trade is over or it goes in the second trade. So what happens? When the take profit is reached, it will open a direct trade. Look, here it is. Direct trade on, click to turn off. When the take profit is reached, TP, take profit. Then when this is red, it will not create another direct trade, it will make pendings. And the same from the traffic light. When it comes from a red to green traffic light, and you have green, you know, from the traffic light, this is very intelligent, because maybe the market goes short and then you don't want the pending orders. You want, I want to trade directly short, yeah? Then let this in green. But when you want pendings, then turn this to red. So we can click on that. We can also, that the robot turns on automatically, of course. We have to run the MetaTrader or run it on a VPS server, yeah? In a virtual private server somewhere in the internet, yeah? Maybe near to London, where is our broker or most of the brokers, or wherever your broker is, you rent a VPS there and you let to run it and you say, I want to turn the this robot on automatically in the morning time at 8:55 to 11. Well, then activate this. Yeah, when it's green, it's activated. You can also, or you get always a tooltip, RMP box auto trading the whole week on. So what is when this trade is ended? And I want that the robot is go on trading automatically. Well, here, RMP box trade restart. This is called restart, no? Not auto trading. After reaching take profit, click to turn it on. Pop. Now when I go on this again, I say restart after reaching take profit, click to turn it off. So now we are in automatic restart. What is Uwe telling? We are in restart and the trade did not restart. Well, the traffic light was red and then it went in standby, but then the traffic light turned green again and we started with pending orders because we had traffic light with pendings, not direct trade. Okay? Now when I turn this into direct trade, there would not be a pending. Now this is depending on the market, on your choice, however you want to trade. Everything is adjustable. In this kind of robot, there is a lot of adjustments. Believe me, there are a lot of possibilities. But you know what? When you don't adjust anything, like minutes for RMP indicator measuring, 0. 0 means 5. Yeah. Value indicator for trading decision, 0 for automatic adjustment, because I have an AI module. And depending on the market, it will calculate the right, well, in my opinion, the right value. But when you say, okay, this is not the value what I wanted, then you can put here a manual value, then it will override the automatic value. Okay, this is like everything in RMP suite. RMP trading system is built. Even when you don't put start lots and you don't put a profit value, there will be calculated depending on the account size. But I recommend you to go lower. Yeah, to go lower. When can we trade with our broker? We can, this is 10 cents per point. Yeah, we can start with 0.01, 1 cent per point when you have a live account. You say, I want to start with 1 cent per point so I cannot make a loss. Yeah, well, a small loss, but I also will not make a big win. So then you will put here 12, yeah? 0.12, 0.01. So, you know the lots are the risk. Yeah, lots are the risk. So, the lower the lots, of course, I did it during this robot was running. This is not recommended, no? So, what will I do now? Let's go just in a hedge, go on trading. So now we have the small start lots. Can we verify 0.01? What a hedge is, let's talk about this a little bit later. So now we are trading with a very low risk. So when I'm curious, you know, when I'm curious, I want to know what about this. In the first trade, we have 0.01. In the second trade, we have, yeah. What is when, you know, when we don't reach our take profit? We go long, we don't reach it. We go short, we don't reach it. We go long, we don't reach it, and so on. So, isn't it like in a casino? You know, you go red $100, then it's coming black. Then you go red $200, it comes black. Then you go red $400, then it comes black. Then I go red $800. My win is always $100, yeah? But I have to get higher and higher and higher. And after a while, the casino say, okay, it's done, yeah? There is always coming black, and our limit is $1,000. You cannot put more than $1,000 in red. You say, yeah, then you have your loss, yeah? And this is what happens in this kind of trading also. And you can decide what you are doing when it's going on and on and on and on. Well, first thing, we want to avoid this situation. Huh? First trade, second trade, third trade, fourth trade, fifth trade, sixth trade, seventh trade, eighth trade, ninth trade, 10th trade. Will this go on endless? Yeah, maybe. Once in lifetime, but we will not wait. We will limit it. Yeah? And the limit is called hedge. Yeah? Here. The hedge is triggered after fifth trade. So what is when I want to go higher because I'm starting with 1 cent. What is when I go until trade number 10? So it will be triggered, well, until trade 11. No? It will be triggered in trade 12. And I have no idea what happens when it comes to trade 12. So, no problem. Here we have a lot multiplicator file. There are different, but this is the standard file. This is like in the casino. Yeah. 1, 3, and then it always double. Yeah. And how this looks, you can click on it and you see it. It will calculate you the lot sizes. And you see after trade 11, oh my God. Yeah, oh my God. There I'm already in 15 lots. So is it intelligent to go until trade 11 with this factor? Probably not, depending on your account size. With my account, 117,000, no problem. Yeah, but in your account, with $1,000, you will stay under a higher risk, yeah. And probably most when you're trading strategically smart like we do, you will never go over the 6th trade. So what? Well, maybe once in lifetime. So what will you do? You just close the trades and you take the loss with you. Yeah, there is a small loss of 0.5% or something. Yeah, but let's try another thing. Yeah, let's try another thing. Let's take not this martingale doubling. Let's take another lot file. Yeah, the standard lot file, which is not as aggressive as this martingale doubling. And then let's look what happens now. You see now the name of the file is different. It's not called lot factor 6, it's called lot factor. And when I click on it, after 11 trade, this is when it goes in hedge, yeah? Maximum loss of 11 trade, and then it just goes in a hedge. The hedge is the balance. We will see it later. And then you are only, instead of 15 lots, you are just in 2.46. So Uwe said, when I strategically trading smart, it will never go in trade 7. So what will I do? I will adjust here 6. Yeah, 6. So now my $1,000 account, for example, has 0.17 lots in the 6th trade. So that's no problem. That's no problem. Yeah. So we can trade like that. And what about an hedge? What is an hedge? Well, I show you. I can create these hedges artificially, but of course I will not create them when I'm in plus. This does not make sense. Yeah. Hedge means I'm in balance with the market. So here we have an hedge. You know, when I go into the hedge, when for example I start here the robot, well, that was not smart. Let's start it in a direction that I'm in minus. Let's see if we come in minus, and then I will hedge. You see, like there is no restart, it will just turn off. And it takes 20 seconds to actualize the screen of this radar. Now here is the hedge. So we have a complete laboratory to resolve hedges. Believe me or not, we have a complete laboratory. Should I show it now? Well, like I mentioned it, let's see the hedge laboratory. This is an, you know, I like to install different MetaTrader terminals. So every terminal, even they trading with the same account, they have their special work, what they should do. So here the news. Sometimes when it's not getting the news at time from internet, it opens the website. This was the reason. So here in this first thing we can see the news. There is also a news. You know, these are the economic news, economic calendar. And then you can see it very easy. You don't have to visit the website and say, wow, where are these news? What are these 1-star, 2-stars? Are they important? So when there is an important news, they are red. There are no important news today. Yeah. So we can say, okay, nothing very important, but here we can anyway see that this is Canada. They always put the money short Euro for Europe, and then we say France, Italy, yeah, and then USA, of course, is in USA, Atlanta, US banker, Hutches, and so on. There is not more information here, yeah. There could be that when I click on it, there could be more, but I'm only getting this raw news from investing.com, and I'm just showing it here. And when there are important news, there are a lot of adjustments what you can take. It will pop up here down and say, oh, there will be news, important news, so we can make news trading. So this is one part of the hedge laboratory. Then at the right side of the hedge laboratory, we have one robot DAX, one Nasdaq, and one Dow. Yeah, so we can create hedges to practice to resolve them. So here are the radars, yeah. This radar is to resolve, the blue one is to resolve hedges from the USA market. The golden one is to resolve hedges from DAX, yeah. And the gray one is to resolve hedges manually. So this is always the same robot, but with different adjustments. This we will not dive deep into that. This is for advanced. Yeah. The only thing what I wanted to show you that this robot can resolve hedges. Yeah. So it can resolve hedges automatically when you put this in automatic, but the traffic light has to be green. When this traffic light is not green, the robot says no. No, it's not good to resolve hedges. No, don't do it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm doing it because I don't want to wait 5 hours until this turns green. Maybe it turns green at the next moment. We don't know. It's depending on the volatility of the market. We talked already about it, but now the market is very slow. Yeah. So even this robot turned in standby, but before he did this, he made a win. We make win, 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 you know? So what can I do to resolve these hedges? First place, I can close all trades and take the loss. Yeah. All positions will be closed. No, I want to resolve the hedges. So I click on this magic number, click to open chart to resolve the hedge. Wow. Wow, there is a new robot. Yeah, RMP hedge. So what can we do? We can say I buy, I sell, or I make two pendings. So let's decide the market. Yeah. And there are a lot of adjustments, templates, and so on. It's like I told you, it's an advanced topic, but I will just say, oh, where will the market go? It's going long. It seems that it's going long. Okay, let's buy. So we have to go until there to resolve this hedge. I say, I want to resolve it more aggressive. Well, this is a good adjustment, you know. It's easy peasy, soft. We are resolving with 0.03 lots. Yeah, this is a very, very, very low risk level. And there you can be really deeply relaxed by this hedge resolve. But there are also other adjustments. I will hedge again. Let's see if this worked. So, yeah. The green light means this is a hedge, and this hedge can be resolved. There are also red light hedges. So let's open it again, and you see when I clicked already on it. So let's change the adjustment of the hedge resolve. I want to resolve this hedge in 3 points, and I want to have an additional take profit of €2. So where should I go? Is the market going short? Yes, it's going short. Well, we don't know, yeah? I'm speculate. And you see we have also this take profit line, which can be tracked. So the take profit will get higher. And we have also the close button. When it turns yellow, we are in plus. So we can close quickly. You see, one thing required in trading is patience. Yeah. Wow. And did you see? This is what the stock market does. No human can well, I cannot react so fast, but the robot could react. Said hedge was resolved, and we make an additional take profit. Will we try it again? Well, we have one hedge left. So will we take again the aggressive adjustments? 3 points. €3 take profit. This time let's go long. And you see we are trading with a higher risk. 0.88 resolved. That was it. It was unspectacular. But the work is done, you know. And instead of closing the trades and taking a loss with us, we took and take profit. But please keep in mind, the market can also go against us. So we will take a loss. So I think, my dear friends, this was a very good overview, and we could learn a lot from these trading strategy lessons. So I'm thankful that you was here, and I hope we see us by the next video. When there are any questions, look, there is the website rmp.uvegrimm.de. So just don't hesitate to fill up the form. There is a small mathematical calculation what you have also to calculate to show that you are not a robot, and then I will tell you what are the next steps to start trading immediately. Takes about 1 hour, then you can already trade everything for free. You don't have to spend 1 cent. Yeah, free account by the broker and so on. So what holds you back? I don't know it. There is no reason. Little bit of time, little bit of fun trading, and then when you like it, then we make a real deal. So nice to meet you, nice to hear for seeing you soon. Bye bye. Yours, Uwe.